Now, as said within my last video, I did say if the video did get 50 likes or more, I would more or less make a video on who the more popular characters are within Total Drama. Now, instead of doing a long list, I've decided to cut the videos in half, really. One for guys and one for girls. And to kind of make it even, I've got only 5 entries for each half and 2 honorable mentions. And this list isn't exactly going to be like, you know, number 1 is this, number 2 is that. No placements. There's no real placements or anything like that. It's just character after character and everything like that. Let's just get right onto the list. The original goth girl from the show herself, Gwen. Everyone loves Gwen. Like, there's not many people I know that hate her, you know, except for the people that heavily ship Duncan and Courtney, but, you know, that's for another day. She's pretty, she's smart, she has attitude. A lot of people love that type of stuff. People like it when she's on screen. People just enjoy Gwen. She's, you know, she's a very likable character. Other reasons might be because, you know, why people like her is because they're like this guy here. But the difference is that he's a loser and you're not. Keep that in mind. Gwen just kind of speaks for herself. There's not much I could really say for herself. She's been in a majority of episodes within Generation 1, so you know, Island, Action, World Tour, and a bit of All-Stars, and made a few cameos here and there. So yeah, and that's one thing going for her. And depending on which ending you prefer, she's won a season. So yeah, Gwen is a very likable character. She's very popular with, you know, guys and everything like that. Everyone likes her. Next up, probably the best villain within the whole show, at least to me that is, Heather. I'll downright say it, Heather has the best development out of any character in the show. She goes from being one of the most hated characters in the entire series, on the island specifically, so season 1. 2 seasons later, she's being cheered, clapped, and being supported by the same people who hated her by the end of World Tour. It's just so great to see that development. But even outside of the show, Heather's a very popular character. You could say that you don't like her from Island, from, you know, some of the things that she's done, but, you know, karma bites her in the butt really hard, and yeah, she gets all of her hair cut off, and then, you know, within season 2, all of season 2 really, she's bald. Like, that's really gotta suck for her. So yeah, you know, karma caught up to her, so she didn't get off scot-free or anything like that. Now, with her being the main antagonist of the series, compared to every other villain within the show, to me, she's the best. She set the preference on what it takes to be a great villain within the show. The other ones, the main ones really, didn't fully meet up to the expectation of her, or at least like the level of her. Some did, some didn't, some fell completely right on their face, but you know, that's just my opinion and everything like that. But there's still no doubt about it that she is a very loved and popular character, more or less, even if it is viewed negatively. Not only that, her and Alejandro are considered a very great couple within the show, one of the best really, so that only backs up on her popularity. And you know, as she says, at least she's popular. Next is Courtney. Courtney is a rather mixed bag of emotions when it comes to popularity and everything. Though, looking through many polls, charts, and votes, as many as I could find within the few days, or even weeks honestly, because I tried to do this earlier, she still claims to be a popular character amongst people, and that's mostly due to that attitude of hers. Always in charge and pretty much great on screen. You know, she's always doing what she wants to do. She always takes lead, especially within the first season. And not only that, within that first season, her relationship with Duncan just makes it all the more better for her. And things get a little off track by season 2 and 3. And by that, that's where the mixed bag comes in. And by that point, it's either you hate her or you love her. I loved her within those seasons. I didn't mind her. She was still a very fun character, and that's what I like about it. She always brought fun to the show, and Courtney just knew how to do it right. She always kept things entertaining. That's one thing for sure, and, you know, that's the most important part when it comes to things like these. She's smart, she's sassy, she's hot, and many people enjoy everything about that. She loves it all. I see why Duncan, you know, chose her out of many characters. Fourth entry is Zoey. Zoey, with no real doubt, is one of the most popular girls within Total Drama. Like, I mean, I know there is a small section of people out there that downright hate her, and I understand why. She's more or less a damsel in distress when it comes to a lot of things, but, you know, they eventually notice that themselves. Zoey does, especially, and she breaks that mold and says, like, alright, I'm done being a damsel in distress, and the whole commando Zoey comes out and she does her thing. She's nice, she's kind, she's beautiful, she can kick ass. She's appeared in all of the episodes of the seasons that she's been in, and nearly won 2 of those seasons in a row, but still also holds the title of being a winner of one of those seasons, depending on which ending you prefer. Holds more or less another title by fans of being part of the best relationship in the entire series, that being Zoke, of course, Zoey and Mike. Zoey is a very well-praised character. She's well-received. Zoey just completely speaks for herself. Everyone loves her. Everyone loves this, you know, small-town redhead indie girl. Alright, now this next one is my favorite entry out of every single one of them, both male and female, and that character is Dawn. Oh man, out of any character I've seen within this show, none have left a bigger impact than Dawn, honestly. From the posts I made to tell you guys, like, to comment down who your favorite characters are within the show, Dawn got the most calls or votes for girls. And that, of course, is Dawn is just a very popular character, and she is a very loved one at that. I'll even say that she is my favorite out of the Revenge cast. The best part about this is that Dawn legit has been in only 6 episodes. 6 episodes. Other characters mentioned before within the list, like Heather, she's been in 75 episodes. Heather has literally been in the show a little bit over 15 times more than Dawn, and yet Dawn still comes out as being just as popular as Heather, if not even more popular than her. It's amazing to me, and I agree with Total Drama Ricky that she really needs to be in the series more. She's adorable, she's lovable, everyone loves Dawn. I really have never seen a negative thing about her. There's never been one person that I've seen that says, like, oh, I don't like Dawn, she's boring. I've never, ever, ever seen that. It's crazy to think of such a thing. She's a perfect character. Now for the 2 honorable mentions. First one being Izzy. A couple of you guys did vote for Izzy, and no real surprise to me, actually. Izzy is a great character downright. There's honestly not many negative things I could even say about her, or I've even seen about Izzy, none that I can even recall. Why she wasn't exactly on the list, though, is, well, pretty much because the other characters mentioned before just had more episodes, and so people grow to like those characters, so because of that, they just overshadow her. Though that still doesn't mean Izzy is not a popular character. Everyone loves Izzy. Not many people, you know, as said before, I've seen say, oh, I don't like Izzy, she's too crazy for me. That's why everyone likes her. She's crazy, she's good looking, everyone likes that about her. Like, she goes by different names, E-Scope, Kaleidoscope. It's crazy, and she always comes back within the season. Just when you think you get rid of her, no, she comes back. She always comes back with a bang and always leads in style. That's why everyone loves Izzy. Second honorable mention is Crimson from Redonkulous Race. Now, some of you might be confused, but let me just say that anyone who's seen Redonkulous Race can tell you that the highlights of the season were with Inu and Crimson, the Goths. And you can't exactly say otherwise, seeing from the fact that one video, you know the one I'm talking about, where it just shows all of the scenes the Goths were in within that one season they were in. One season, and that one video has over 1 million views. It's crazy. Like, that has to mean something. They're great characters. Everyone loves the Goths. There's not many people I know that say, like, oh, the Goths are boring. Everyone loves the Goths. A huge number of them. A huge number of people get enjoyment when they're on screen and everything. So, yeah, that'll be the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have any questions, comments, or concerns? I'll try to answer them the best I can. And if this video does get 50 likes or more, I kind of want to do, or I'm thinking of doing, I don't know what you would call it, a dissection or a discussion about whether or not Courtney is, you know, a good character, or some of, like, the things that she does within the series are, you know, viable, or, you know, understandable in a way. So I've been thinking about doing that in a while. So, you know, 50 likes or more, I'll try and do something like that. Or if you want me to do something else, leave it in the comments below. I'll try and see if I can do it. Twitter, Patreon, email, fan arts, all in the description and comments as well. Let me know what you guys think. Have a great day, have a great night, and everything else you know to do. Bye.